Okay, hi guys. Today we'll learn how to deal with complex fractions. Okay, firstly, let's define what is a complex fraction. A fraction which contains fractions in its numerator or denominator is called complex fraction. For example, if a or b and c or d are rational expressions with b is not equal to 0 and d is not equal to 0, then a or b over c over d is called a complex fraction. Well, how we deal with this complex fraction? And this fraction actually means division. We can write, instead of this division, we can write it as division symbol, divided by another rational expression, CD. And based on from CD, we can divide by taking a reciprocal of second expression and change division into the multiplication. Now it's equal to a times d over b times c. That's okay. Let's solve an example. Simplify this complex fraction. Okay, 3x over y squared over 12xy over y cubed. As we said before, the first expression divided by this is numerator divided by denominator. That's right, in that form. So you can do direct by multiplication and write this as a numerator and denominator as a numerator. That's over y cubed over 12xy. And you can cancel the 3 by 12, 1 and 4. X by x, 1 and 1. Y squared and y cubed, y, here 1, and this y we can cancel with this y, here 1 is equal to, now you should multiply all these numbers, 1 times 1 times 1, and here in the denominator what we have, 1 times 4 times 1 times 1, and this expression is equal to 1, and this 1, 4 times 1 times 1 is 4. So we simplify this expression into this 1 over 4. Okay, let's go to another examples. Well, how we can deal with this complex fraction? As you see, we have here two expressions. And as I said before, this expression you can write as division for this numerator divided by the denominator. Let's write numerator, because they're plus, we should take it in brackets, divided by denominator. Well, now let's first perform the operations inside the brackets. 1 over x plus 1 over y. How we can add it? First we should equalize their denominators. So multiply first by y, second by x. So we have what's a good common denominator, x, y. Now multiply this y by numerator. It's y, it's x. And right here, y plus x or xy. Now divide it by, do the same thing for this, x, multiply this by y, this is by x, and that's equal to by y, x. Now minus, and division, we can convert into the multiplication and take a reciprocal of the second fraction, that is, okay, it's equal to y plus x over xy is equal to xy over y minus x. X cancel, y cancel, answer here y plus x, here y minus x. So this simplified for y plus x or y minus x. Okay, another example, x to the power of minus 1 plus y to the power of minus 1 over x x to the power minus 2 minus y to the power minus 2. Firstly, you should write these negative exponents as positive. How we can write it? We can write as 1 over x. This is 1 over y. And plus over, now denominator, x to the power of minus 2, we can write 1 over x squared minus 1 over y squared. So easy. Now we have complex fraction. In previous example, you can write first x plus, if you add it, x y plus x or xy. Now how we can add? Equalize denominators, y squared, x squared, y squared minus x squared. Now you can divide this y plus x or xy divided by y squared minus x squared or x squared times y squared. Now we convert this division to multiplication by taking the reciprocal of the second fraction. Okay, now we can cancel x squared by x, it's x, y squared by y, it's y. Well, now y times xy. Now how about y squared minus x squared? As you remember, by factorizing methods, difference of two squares, you can write this y squared minus x squared as y minus x times y plus x. So, and we have the common terms key y plus x and key y plus x. Cancel it. So we have there, we have xy over y minus x. That's, well, another example, 1 plus 1 over x, 1 minus 1 over x. Okay, how we can add first these and after divide by that, and you can see write this denominator as 1 square minus 1 over x squared. That's the same method that we can factorize by difference of two squares. You can write it 1 minus x times 1 plus 1 over x, right here 1 over x. Now write as a denominator. As you see, 1 plus 1 over x and 1 plus 1 over x. The common, you can cancel them and it's 1. So we should write here 1 here over 1 over x. Now simplify this 1 minus 1 over x. Here you can equalize denominators. That's 1 over x minus 1 over x. Now this means this is division divided by x minus 1 over x. Now change it into the multiplication and reverse 1 times x over 1, x minus 1 is equal to x over x minus 1. Another example, m plus m over 1 plus m over m plus 1. Okay, how we can simplify it? We should start with this expression. This expression 1 plus 1 m over m plus 1. How you can add? Instead of 1, you can write m plus 1 over m plus 1. That is the common denominators. You can add numerators. 1 plus 1 plus m over m plus 1. Now collect the like terms, m plus m to m plus 1 over m plus 1. Now what's next? Next, you should simplify this expression. M plus this expression m over m to m plus 1 over m plus 1. That is, m is numerator divided by to m plus 1 over m plus 1. Change it as numerator and multiply. Okay, let's continue here. m plus m times m plus 1 over to m plus 1. We can write this the numerator and distribute this m to each of these numbers. M squared plus m over m plus 1. And Here denominator is 1. You should equalize the denominators, multiply this fraction by 2x plus 1 and this fraction by 1. Now you can multiply it. The common denominator is 2m plus 1. Multiply here 2m. So right here 2m plus 1 times m plus m squared times plus m. That is, you distribute this m by each of these terms. That is 2m squared plus m squared plus m, or 2m plus 1. The collect like terms. 2m plus 1 here, denominator, 2m squared, it's 3m squared. M plus m, 2m. That is. Any questions? Thanks.